Gino Robair with GearWire at the 2010 Winter NAMM in Anaheim, California. And I'm here with Bob and Scott from Unk Guitars. They're going to tell us about their wicked designs here.
This is their XMark GenX, sorry. And this is one of our latest designs here. This is sort of a combination of a sort of a Fender Mustang sort of looking arrangement that we think is a real hot job here. We got a real nice Italian style pick guard. Basically, our headstock, the way we do this is this is a two-piece construction. We basically take this and machine it first in a down position like this, and then we wind up machining the headstock like this with the laminated portion of it. This is basically a design similar to what you found on Vaccaro guitars. Vaccaro was the original manufacturer of Kramer's, the same owner, and Paulie always wanted to do this style headstock in wood, whereas the Vaccaro and the Kramer's were all solid aluminum constructions. So Paulie decided that, hey, this is a good idea. He manufactured a bunch of these, and they play great, they sound good, and I buy one.
And the other nice feature to the headstock is actually it's a tone generating headstock. There's three types of headstocks in the industry. There's a 6 on a side like a Gibson, there's a 3 on a side like a Gibson, I should say, a 6 on one side like a Fender, and then there's ours, because these are actually two separate vibrating peninsulas with three anchor points. When you wrap a string around it actually creates a spring effect. That spring effect generates tone or resonance, travels down the neck, eliminates dead spots. Another nice feature to the guitar is, in this case, we have a recessed Floyd Rose tremolo. Now this is a 1000 series Floyd Rose. What makes this unique is that there's three types of Floyds in the market. There's the original made by Hemmett Schaller in Germany, which is a brass block and a case hardened steel. Then there's a 1000 series, which is the same exact design, but it's made in Korea. Then there's the special, which is a zinc block. It doesn't sound very good. It's mainly on the lower type guitars. What's unique about this is most manufacturers, when they put a 1000 series Floyd on it, their retails are about a minimum of $1,000 US retail. Our guitar, without the stop tailpiece, or without the Floyd, is $599 US. With the Floyd, we charge $749 US, which basically is a $150 difference, or $75 to a dealer, which is very, very wonderful in this marketplace. The other nice thing about the guitar is we spare no expense with the actual wood. The wood is a one-piece rock maple. We use slab rosewood boards. The fret wire is 18% nickel silver, which is the same fret wire we use on the Americans. We have a daisy wheel access for a double expanding truss rod, which gives you instant access on the fly. If you want, a kid can stick a nail in there, if he wants to adjust it. Two-piece poplar bodies, and we went with poplar as opposed to alder or even mahogany. Mahogany is a very dark, dense type sound. Alder is a bit, airy, more, but poplar's a nice in-between, so it has a lot of sustain, gives a lot of high-end resonance, but also a lot of nice bottom end.
It's also still a light guitar as well.
Yes, sir, yeah, and we're very proud of it.
And the poplar is a species that's not endangered. It's a green product,
very green.
Stuff like that. The headstock here is actually patent pending. In regards to the tone generating aspects of this.
In terms of a wood one, I mean, this is the first wood, split wood style.
Exactly.
Now I see you have a 3 pickup design, but really a minimal amount of controls.
Right.
One of Paulie's ideas on the controls is to keep it as simple as possible. What he likes to do is basically a volume and a tone, and then you just basically switch between the pickups. These are basically wired directly in. There's only the little capacitors that balance out the tone, and that's it.
Is it a 5-position switch or a 3-position?
5-position.
Okay. Fantastic. It's a great looking guitar.
Yeah,
and you're behind the design of these.
Yes. What I do for the company here is basically we'll come up and sit down and brainstorm on various shapes and styles and stuff like that. Then what I do is I put it in a product called SolidWorks. It generates a 3D model. It then goes off to the CNC router machine, and at that point we usually do this out of a press board at first, because this way, it's great to see it on a computer too, but there's nothing better than actually saying, oh, this is what it actually looks like. And then at that point we tweak it to whatever everyone likes, and away we go.
How much on this? How much does the design affect the sound? Let's say if this didn't have this sort of deep cutaway and was really more rounded here, how would that affect the tone? Even in the same wood, the same density, how would the shape really affect the tone? Or would you notice a difference?
Okay, well the main difference is the more wood, you're opening up a can of worms on this one. But basically, wood shapes the tone of a guitar, but the placement of the wood on the guitar has an awful lot to do with the way the highs are accentuated to the bottom end. This is nice because we actually have an extension of wood on the lower portion or lower bout of the guitar, which actually gives you enhanced sustain. It's a little bit more than the upper bout, which is what you want on a guitar. Because that, like I said, opens up a can of worms. And
that's my job, is to open cans of worms.
Well, that opens up a can of worms. Yeah.
But part of it is when you play this thing, it's the distribution of mass of the guitar. If the guitar is not comfortable to play,
yeah,
it doesn't make any difference.
Are you thinking that when you're doing the design?
Well, in SolidWorks, what winds up happening is I do a full assembly here. On the computer, it looks like this. We can do centroids. Now, centroid is the center of the mass of any object. And what winds up happening is we try to get the centroid nice and comfy to the position of the player, so that it doesn't do this.
Because there are some guitars that you hold and they go whoop, like
boom. So you might as well have like a set of wheels on the bottom of this thing, to carry it around. So we take all that into consideration when we do the design work of this. It's not just making a body; it's making a body that form fits and functions well.
Yeah, it's functionally correct. Yeah. Yeah, very good way.
So it's all balanced. Yeah, we have to sacrifice this and that and the other thing, but in the end, if you think it looks good and it feels comfortable, you plug it in and it sounds good, and you're happy with it, bingo, we've won.
Very good. So how do we find out more about Unk Guitars online?
www.unkguitars.com. All our new products are up this week, so all the dealers can check out all the new stuff that we have. We have a new 2010 product catalog that highlights not only the GenX series, but we have the VX, which is the Flying V. We've expanded the Classic series, which started it all, to add a recessed Floyd on it. We have them available in candy colors. This is a true, by the way, candy blue. And
what makes a candy color?
A candy color is a combination of a silver under spray, it's a metallic silver, and then they shoot a transparent color, in this case transparent blue on top. That's a true candy color, comes back from the actual cars. A lot of times they'll talk about candy colors, but when you look at it, it's really not. But this is a true candy color. We have candy red, we have candy apple purple, and we're talking about a candy apple yellow, which should be kind of unique, because I've never seen one.
New for this year, we have the 4 and 5 string basses.
Yeah.
That's you should take a look at.
And a 7-string guitar.
And a 7-string guitar. I think we have some footage of that. We'll probably be rolling over my voice right now. So thank you very much for your time, Scott. Thank you very much, Bob.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Bob.